Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Hey guys, welcome to another review. Welcome to my review for Roadhouse 2024. The remakes just keep on coming. Roadhouse. They remade Roadhouse. Do you remember the rumor is that they were going to remake Roadhouse but make a female lead? I think Ronda Rousey was going to be the lead. Do you remember that? That was a thing like 7 years ago. No, we got the remake of Roadhouse. But instead of Dalton, played by Patrick Swayze, we got Jake Gyllenhaal. And honestly, Jake Gyllenhaal in a Roadhouse remake, directed by Doug Liman, I'm actually kind of in. I'm kind of sold. That sounds pretty awesome. That could really fucking work. Could be really awesome. And just, just a fun, entertaining movie. Too bad this is not a fun, entertaining movie. I don't know. It just is this super safe, generic action movie, but with the Roadhouse name on it. It's not quite as bad as like a Point Break remake. I don't know. It's just, this movie did fucking nothing for me. I don't know. I was hoping it would be good, and I know Jake Gyllenhaal has not been doing great with the action movies because the last one, Ambulance, I hated that movie, and I was really looking forward to just a good Jake Gyllenhaal action movie. And I'm like, come on, please work. It's Doug Liman. Doug Liman is a great director. Born Identity, Edge of Tomorrow. Like, this guy knows his shit. American Made. Come on, this could be great. And the trailers, even though the trailers didn't sell this movie to be all that interesting, because it's not really about the bouncing kind of world. It's more about like UFC fighting, and I'm like, why are they doing that? But who knows? Maybe it's still gonna be good. But honestly, that's like my biggest issue. That the best thing about Roadhouse is not only its 80s cheese with Patrick Swayze, who's just like the most charming 80s action star out there, but it's about like bouncing in the bar, the slimy, grimy bar industry, and it's so interesting. It tackled like a story that hasn't really been tackled very often, but this one just is more just a generic UFC movie that just is called Roadhouse, and the bouncing and the bar stuff is like 25% of it. It's more of a UFC movie. And even as a UFC movie, it's not even that compelling. It's no Warrior or anything. It's just kind of this forgettable, predictable, formulaic action movie that just did nothing for me. I don't know. I don't know what I was getting into. I was thinking maybe it would have been badass or fun. I don't know. Jake Gyllenhaal is not the problem, really. He's not that bad in the movie. And you got Conor McGregor, who's not even that bad in the film, but it's just not an interesting story, and the characters are not very interesting, and I didn't give a fucking shit about what was happening within the plot and what was going to happen with these characters. I knew what was going to happen. I knew how the movie was going to end, and it does that. And, like, Jake Gyllenhaal has played in, like, fighting movies, like Southpaw, I think is an underrated boxing movie. Like, go watch that instead of this movie. I don't know. I just wanted something. I wanted some fun, maybe some cheese. Like, yeah, they like throw little hints to the original Roadhouse, and they try to be like winky to the camera, but it just doesn't work. It falls flat. It's just not an enjoyable movie. And Doug Liman is a great director, and I was expecting really well put together choreographed action scenes, and some of them are pretty okay, but nothing is to brag home about. They're just kind of just basic and boring. And this guy is a damn great action director who can direct amazing action sequences and great set pieces and really good stunt choreography within his movies. And it's not really shown very well in this film. I don't know. I was not having fun with this one, and I just wanted it to be fun. That's all I wanted from a Roadhouse movie. Be fun, be entertaining, just get me some thrills, and the movie didn't do any of that. I just thought it was generic and boring, and I just didn't give a fuck. I'm like, it's just a boring, lifeless remake that just the original is so much more fun. It's much more entertaining. I don't know why they did it. I know they're just trying to bank off the money, bank off the name of Roadhouse, but I don't think you can remake Swayze action movies, like, because they fucked up with Point Break and they not quite fucked up with Roadhouse, but it's not quite a full fucked up. It's like a half fucked up, and just, I don't know. It didn't do nothing for me. I didn't think the action was all that riveting. The acting isn't bad, but the characters are just so stale and wooden and just generic, and just there's nothing interesting about this movie, nothing compelling, and it's got a lot of modern music. You don't know how I feel about the fucking modern music, and just, I don't know. I expected a lot more, and I didn't get it. So, yeah, Roadhouse. Scale 1 to 10. I'm going to give Roadhouse 2024 a 5 out of 10. I'd skip it. So let me know in the comments below, what 80s action movie can be remade and remade well? Give me your thoughts and opinions. Give me some good ones. Comment below, let me know. And as always, for this video, please subscribe to this channel. Enjoy the dark side.